At long last, the Sea Pony episode we've all been waiting for ever since the cancellation has arrived. It was kind of inevitable we get one episode focused on the undersea world ever since we got introduced to it in the Blockie-Walkies. But oh man, we got two instead? Aren't we just lucky? And unlike its predecessor, this episode promised to deliver a far more adventurous premise, with a touch of mystery too on top of that. So to deliver on those fronts? Well, we're about to find out. Hello Repony, my name is Hawk Nightwing, the most unapologetic defender of G5 you'll ever meet, and this is my review of Naruto Season 2 Episode 35, Spirit of Adventure. The episode starts off with Zipp trying out adventurous stunts and messing around with their friends. After explaining the story of Serena, a legendary seafaring captain who went missing, the lunar eclipse happens, sucking Zipp and her friends into the ocean and turning them into sea ponies. And so, Zipp resolves to find Serena's missing magical compass in the ruins of her sunken ship, running into some trouble along the way. The episode wraps up with Zipp using the compass to banish some fishies attacking her friends, and the ponies all making it back safe and sound. What do I think of the episode? Well, I actually really like it. This was a really fun episode with a whole lot to enjoy. For one, I really appreciated Zipp's role in this. Our intrepid detective got a whole lot to do here, and was undoubtedly the star of the show. From undergoing a mini arc or so about finding her own way as an adventurer, to finding a long-lost treasure at the bottom of the ocean. The episode really puts her in the spotlight here, showcasing her insatiable curiosity and wanting to be more like her hero. At the beginning of the episode, she feels a sense of inferiority, like she can never live up to the pony she aspires to be like. And by the end of it, she's able to form her own path and reconcile those feelings, by going on a daring adventure all by herself. She proved herself worthy in her own eyes, no longer having to live in the shadows of her seafaring idol. It's not the most deep or complex lesson for her to learn, certainly nothing on the level of a certain other episode, but I still liked it in the way it was portrayed. The episode also has some very good pacing too. From the beginning with Zipp explaining the lore of Serena, to the underwater antics of her favorite ponies, to the action scene at the end, everything keeps you invested. The story is also a sharp contrast from the fun-filled shenanigans of Enchantment Under the Sea. From that episode's birthday plot to the mystery and intrigue of Spirit of Adventure, these two Sea Pony episodes couldn't be more different. But honestly, that's what makes it interesting. Here, the focus is a lot more on our ponies going on an undersea adventure to solve an ancient mystery, mixed with plenty of laughs along the way. The mystery of the lost compass is very intriguing right from the offset, particularly in the way it is framed, and I really like the lore associated with it involving the lunar eclipse, which comes into play at the beginning and at the end. And oh boy, the climactic action sequence, especially when Zipp uses the compass's powers, was epic, and very creative too. I like how Sunny was trying to use the seaweed, Pip used the power of her song, Misty kept blasting the invading fish, so on and so forth. It felt like a lot was going on in this scene, but in the best way possible. At the end of the day, this episode was very creative and a fun undersea mystery. Really, I love adventure stories in media, especially ones that expand the world building somewhat, while also introducing a great main mystery plot that ties into the quest organically. While I wouldn't consider this one of the show's all-time highs, I still think it's a really good time that you should definitely check out if you haven't already. But, what do you guys think of this episode? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Until next time, this is Hawk Nightwing signing out. Hoof to heart.